Okay, this morning I think I want to pull cards on Xi Jinping. So what is going on with him today? Now we know that with these floodwaters and his just arbitrarily having many killed to save Beijing, and his pet project that he had where there's nobody there, but he didn't want it flooded, so he just opened the floodgates. Those people are dispensable. So let's see what is going on with Xi Jinping today. People are having a hard time getting their money from the banks. The banks are collapsing. Real estate market has collapsed. It's a nightmare there now. So at the center of it, we have him wanting to try to maintain control. Okay. Going into it, they see toxic things that he has done, that he's toxic. And this is coming from the younger generation. Okay. The younger generation say his control and power is toxic, as well as the Chinese government itself, the Chinese communist government. Above it, we're looking at some key items about the life path from birth to death and the toxicity people are feeling with it now. And they are having conversations, especially the younger generation is having conversations about this now. Key conversations. Underneath of it, they're saying that this guy is a narcissist, okay? In his ways, he's trying to control. They're looking at legalities, the life path, the toxic things that have been put in by the regime, and how much pain and suffering that people are going through with this. Going into it, they're looking about the path forward, an upward path, and looking at what's being anchored in. Now, it's interesting, too, that the anchor is in a lot of water. So, what are we going to do with this climate change, is stuff that's anchored in now because of the floods, because of the opening of the dam. We're going to go through this. This is about the life path, the conversations about the suffering of people, and the legality, the wisdom, the legality of the Chinese Communist Party to begin with. At the center of it, we're looking at Xi Jinping's want to control, the toxicity that he's bringing, and this is the young people are talking about it, because don't forget, we just looked and saw that the young people have gotten educated. 46% of them are without jobs, and the Communist Party is saying, well, go work, do minimal work out in the villages, okay? And they're just not having it. So above it, they're looking at key points about the life path from beginning to end, and they are having conversations about it now. Underneath of it, they're looking at him as a narcissist, and the legality of stuff, and the wisdom or lack thereof, and the hardship it's bringing to people. Okay? So, breaking this down again, they're looking at the life path, the toxicity that's coming in, the legality of it, the key points of him as a narcissistic, quote-unquote, leader, and the younger people are having these conversations now. Conversations about government and the hard hard-won path of people now in China. So the younger generation is really not going to take this sitting down. They are going to perhaps mobilize. Let's see what else we have. We're going to do the tarot now. And what can you tell us about Xi Jinping? What's going on with him now? He is in a world of hurt. At the center of it, we're looking at the movers, the shakers, I would say the movers and the shakers behind the scenes of the uber right or the conservatives going into it now. They're looking at the losses faced from the waters, from the, and I think it's interesting we have the bridge here, all the bridges that were washed away and the things that are happening now. What can we solve? What do we have in reserve? Because we are facing a lot of losses now because of his choices as well. They're looking at leadership. The White House, can he maintain power? And that's what he's looking at now. He's looking at the losses. He's looking at his positions of leadership. The challenge is being overthrown, overturned, hung out to dry because of his dark choices. So he is worried about being overthrown. He is in serious worry about it now. Looking at what's being shared again, we have the water element again. He had those dams opened. So many people died. Looking at the secrets that the government has, the things that they're trying to promote, and the challenge is walking away. Many people were left because of the floods. Many people died because of the floods, and they're talking about him having to leave power because of the way that he has acted in this. Underneath of it, it's about the give and take. The people are saying give, 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 and usually if you had something, the government destroying your homes or whatever, you should get something out of it, and he's saying no, you get nothing. So going into it, trying to figure out a way forward. Again, it's all about he's trying to think of a way to go forward. Hold on. Okay, you're just gonna sit there, Miss Lily? Oh, big Lily yawns. Yeah. You want to get down, or you just moving over? You should just, every time you look at her in that lip, you gotta laugh. You're so cute, Miss Lily. Underneath of it, he's looking at the choices he's made. Is he walking off a cliff? He's looking at endings. This could be the deaths of the people. It could be possibly the ending of his career, the burden that people are faced with, and now feeling that they are pushed to the edge. And I would say this is his kind of hardline ideology, of the Communist Party as it stands today. So it's not looking good for him. He's worried about being overthrown. He's worried about staying in power. He's worried about the elite, if they're going to continue to back him or not. So again, we're going to take this, the daily happenings, monetary stuff as well, conservative, what's being given out. The people are worried about that. Economics as well, what's happening with it. Are they secure as a power with the economics as well as Okay, you want to get down? There you go, little girl. There you go. So looking at what's being given and not given, as the case may be. We have a lot of sharing now about how to heal this. And got to go over here first. The losses faced by people because of the floods, and how many have left. Now, a lot of people are distancing themselves from him, and they're thinking that it's time for him to go, okay? They're looking at the secrets this guy has had, the way he's conducted things. They want to overturn him. They're looking at his dark elements that he's had and how to move this forward. They're looking at all the choices he's made and thinking about might be time to end it. We have his control, the power control, trying to figure a way forward. We have the burden now and feeling pushed to the edge. And we have the strong mental ideology of the Communist Party. So things are not looking good for him. The ways he's handled this, so many people lost everything. Businesses are gone, homes are gone, lives are gone. And he wanted to protect his little pet project. And in doing that, hundreds have perished and lost everything, lives, homes, everything is gone. So he is in some dire straits today. Mickey, why are you holding on to your sissy? Why are you holding her down? She's laying there, he's wrapped around her like this. Mine. She's mine. Really? Really? Okay. Let Sissy go. Let go. He is just, literally holding on to her and saying, no, she's mine. Yeah. He's just giving me this look. But she's mine, Mom. She's mine. She's my girl. You got to be nice. You have to be a gentleman. He is really hanging on to her. It's just really, Mickey. Really, Mick. Troublemaker. There's so many things open on this phone trying to get him off and see if I can get a picture of him before he moves. Oh, this little bugger. I don't know if you could see. He's got her. He's got his head on her like a pillow and just holding her there. Troublemaker. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here. We'll see you online.